Hey, this is Luke with another Android Guys podcast. I am here with Scott.
Another one?
Another one.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's get powered up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's do it. What are you talking about today, Scott?
Oh, man. You were quick with the segue this time.
Yeah.
Powered up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Gross. I'll talk to you about the MOPHIE POWERSTATION PLUS.
Ooh.
All right.
You tied that in very well.
Yes. You did this. This is on you.
You did this to me.
Yeah. MOPHIE, if you've been listening to the podcast or read the reviews, that's a brand I love.
Yeah.
This is no exception. I love the build quality of their products. I love the fact that they come with multiple year warranties.
Mm-hmm.
I love just the performance of them. They're consistent.
Yeah.
I love the fabric that comes with a lot of their products,
Mm-hmm.
almost all of them. This one does not come with the fabric. But it comes with all the other fun stuff that I love.
But even their non-fabric things, their plastic usually feels different.
Yeah, it feels, this word's used a lot now, elevated.
Luxurious?
It feels intentional.
Ooh.
I feel like we're doing a voiceover for an Apple product announcement.
Yeah.
Elevated.
Sophisticated.
Ooh. We're selling a watch now
Are
or
we?
a car.
Yeah.
PowerStation Plus is an $80 portable power bank.
Okay.
This is not a lot bigger than a phone
Yeah.
in terms of profile. This has 10,000 milliamp hour battery. So that's a nice amount for
The
those who
size.
don't know. Yeah, for the size, it's pretty compact. For those who don't know what that means in a phone, you're looking at about 2 to 3 charges, maybe more,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what phone you're using. So it's peace of mind on a day where if you go out and you're like, oh, I can't find a wall charger, I can't get to a car or anything. This is the kind of thing that's small enough to carry in a purse or a backpack, a day pack. You know, it doesn't weigh very much. You pull this thing out, plug it in, you're good to go. Now, a lot of portable chargers have like a USB port, USB A or C.
Sure.
This actually has cables built into it.
Yeah.
They are integrated. You pull them out. The cables are about 6 inches long.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of snap into the end of it and you pull it out at the end.
Mm-hmm.
USB-C on one side.
Yeah.
And the other side has lightning.
Okay.
So whether you're an Android or an iPhone user, this is going to work well for you.
Sure.
It will also let you do both at the same time.
Nice.
This has USB-C PD, so it's got the power delivery input and output.
Yep.
If you plug in a device, you can get up to 20 watts.
Nice.
So that's a pretty fast speed.
Yeah.
And it's quicker than what a lot of older home phone
Mm-hmm.
plugs or what might come with your phone or came with your phone a couple of years ago, or that inexpensive one that you bought, you know, for that trip
Sure.
that you take with you to the hotel or whatever. This is going to be faster than those older ones. And I think the cable's also nicer. It's also just generally more convenient.
Yeah.
At 10,000 milliamp hours, you know, if you're not talking about phones, you can also plug in like a tablet
Mm-hmm.
or, you know, like a lot of earbuds use that port. There are LED indicator lights that you have across. There's 4 of those.
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of glance at it and see within reasonable accuracy how much is left
Sure.
in there. Like I mentioned, it doesn't have the fabric.
Right.
It's got like a soft skin to
Mhm.
it that feels good. It almost feels like a non-slip pad.
Yeah, it's almost like a silicone, like a hard silicone.
And I think that's so that like when you pull the cable out, you've got a little bit of a grip to it.
Sure.
It doesn't slide around in your hand.
Yeah, it's not going to slide off a table or
Right.
something like that.
And it's not going to pick up a bunch of like oil either.
Sure.
It's got a nice texture to it. It's kind of hard to talk about these things in a way that just doesn't go down the list of bullet points.
Right.
Or try to compare that to another particular product.
Sure.
But at $80, I think this is definitely something that somebody should consider if they travel a lot.
Yeah.
If you've got a phone that, has USB-C, which is pretty much any phone over the last couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
and not just if you're weighing other power banks, now we're at a point where we could talk about how fast some of these banks work.
Sure.
And at 20 watts, that's a pretty fast charge.
It is.
It's not the fastest that's out there, but from MOPHIE, this is a very good bundle.
Yeah.
And what I like about it is it's also backed with a 2-year warranty.
That's awesome.
So I think that for somebody who says, I need something for my backpack that I might not need to use very often. My house is a mixed house of different types of devices. You don't even have to have Android and iPhone. You can be all iPhone, but then other accessories.
Sure.
Nintendo Switch, things like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is it's a great accessory for that type of thing.
I think for me, the thing that sticks out with this is the thing that I thought initially when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is kind of weird looking.
Yeah.
Is the cables that stick out. But as you think about it more, it's truly ingenious because you don't need to carry around your cable then. A lot of times you have these power delivery, and if they don't have like Qi charging, wireless charging, you're having to carry around a cable too.
Yeah.
And this is integrated cable. You don't have to worry about anything else. It's pretty nice.
I recently traveled and took portable charger with me, kept it in my backpack, and while I was on the plane, I would plug in directly to that and charge out of it. But I'm carrying around like a 4-foot cable.
Right.
And then when I switch to a different charger for like walking around a conference with like a shoulder sling, I pack a lighter charger with me. But then I'm also doing like a 6-inch cable.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find like pack is extremely light.
Sure.
But that's the kind of cable that can get lost easily.
Yep.
And it's also something that those smaller chargers aren't as quick.
Right.
They don't hold as much charge. This is just a nice all-in-one package that gives you all of that built right into it without having to worry about finding it, and then knowing that at 10,000 it's going to charge really quick, because of the port that they use. I don't want to talk till I'm blue in the face over this thing and try to like really oversell this, but no, I like it a lot.
It's $80, 10,000 milliamp hours, and it's MOPHIE, and they continue to put out good products.
Yeah, and you can find this, I believe, at maybe Apple stores.
Okay,
but I know you can also go to its website, which is it's part of the Zag umbrella of products. You can find that in there, and there's a ton of other products available, but this is one that I would definitely say, hey, I need to travel. I don't have a MagSafe device. I'm not looking for something very specific. I just want something that's going to give me some general peace of mind. This is also a good gift idea for people. Maybe you're coming out of the holidays. You just got a new phone for Christmas, or somebody that got a phone. This is a good accessory that that's ultimately going to be used.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Awesome. Thanks, Scott.
You're welcome. All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.